Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here from Smoky J's Barbecue. Doing something a little different today. Out and about rummage selling this morning, and went to our local Catholic Charities thrift store, and I found a 8x8 Himalayan Salk block. Still in plastic, brand new. They wanted $10 for it. It was made by Saltworks, so I bought it. Always wanted one, didn't want to pay the price. Came home, looked it up on the internet. It's worth, it retails for about 40 bucks. I got it for 10. So right now I'm going to do something today. I'm going to just test it out. I'm just going to do some small pieces of salmon. I'm just going to use some all-purpose seasoning on them. Right now I'm heating up the salt block on my Traeger right here in front of me. It says you need to heat it up slowly, so I started off with the Traeger on smoke, put it on there, hoping maybe I can impart some smoke flavor into the block. I doubt that's going to happen. So once I got it to smoke setting, I went it up to about 250, let it heat for about 15 minutes, and then I just turned it up to 350. I'll do about 15 more minutes, and then I'll turn it up on high heat on the Traeger. Not sure if the Traeger's going to get hot enough for a salt block, but if not, I've got my Weber Performer over here, so I'll be using that. But I'll let everybody know the progress. So it was a good deal, it's a good price, and I'll be able to play with it a little bit and see what I can do. I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, so here's the Himalayan Salk block that I bought. Right now it's heating up, slowly heating up. Honestly, it's just a square 8x8 inch, 1.5 inch thick. See the thickness of it? 1.5 inch thick piece of salt. Right now the Traeger is running 340 degrees, so we'll just slowly heat it up. Forgive my dirty grill, I smoked 25 pounds of pork last night through the night, so it's still a little dirty. But we'll get back to it when I put the salmon on it. And we're back. So I got the Traeger going at about, it's on high heat, I'm ranked about 450. Everything I've read about the salt blocks is you should get them up to 500. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do that, so that's why we're just calling this experiment. So if this doesn't work, we'll be able to switch over to the Weber Performer next time I do this and figure it out. Traeger's smoking pretty hard. Like I said, I did some pulled pork last night, so a little bit of drippings in there. I'm not worried about it too much, so we're just going to let it go. So what I'm going to do is, what I've also read is I'm going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to kind of lightly put it on the stone and brush it on and get a little bit of a non-stick coating on there before I put the salmon on. As you can see a little bit from the picture, the stone's starting to change colors, which is good. So just a little bit of olive oil, quick brush on. It's definitely sizzling on there, so that's a good thing. Then I just have some salmon patties. I just used like an all-purpose rub on there. It's got black pepper, garlic, onion chunks. Didn't use any. This is a salt-free rub, so I just want to see how much salt the block actually imparts. They say it doesn't impart much salt at all, so I just want to be sure of that. So I got these at Aldi. They're pretty cheap. Like I said, they're just regular salmon things, and with just all-purpose seasoning, so nothing else on there. So we'll put these on the block, see if I can hear that sizzle, and I'll probably cook them about 3 minutes aside, see what they do. Definitely got the sizzle that I was looking for. Close the lid, let it go. Alright, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and flip them. Just check them out. They look pretty good. They're sizzling pretty good on the block, which is good. Like I said, the Traeger's 445, 450, which is a good thing. We'll try to flip them, do the same thing other side, then we'll shut the Traeger off. I think a lot of people do serving off these blocks. I think what I want to do is just go ahead and leave it on this grill, so when I shut the Traeger down in shutdown mode, I just just go ahead and let that stone cool to ambient temperature on its own. Plus, they're really heavy, and obviously they're hot, so transporting in and out is not going to be the easiest thing to do. So I'm just going to leave it on the grill. So after I cook the salmon, I'll pull it off, and then I'll be back for to let you know how they taste. Let's flip them, see what they look like. Obviously, the stone is really hot. That piece of salmon just fell apart, which is fine. I don't think it's going to take another 3 minutes aside, but we'll see. So let it go for a few more minutes, and I'll take it off, and we'll see how it tastes. All right, let's get ready to pull this salmon off. I'm going to use my fancy-dancy paper plate here to make them look pretty, but we'll pull them off and see what they look like. Now that they're off, I'm going to go ahead and shut the Traeger down, and then this salt block will be able to, will be able to cool at its own pace. Here's what it looks like. Probably no different than I would cook it on the regular grill looks-wise. It's nice to have a solid surface to put fish on. Normally I would do it in my basket, so either way, but we'll taste this in a minute and we'll see how it turned out. So the fish is off. This is what the stone looked like when I was done. Obviously it looks a little, dirty. Everything I've read is you can just, scrape it clean. You're not supposed to get them wet, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick scrape and see what that does. Seems that everything, sorry, you can't really see what I'm doing. It seems like everything's scraping off on it pretty well. Once it cools, I'll scrape it better, but what I read about these is that they don't impart any flavor of the meat you've already cooked. So, get a close up there of the stone. I mean, looks like a stone. I mean, looks pretty good. Alright, so we're in my kitchen now. Got the salmon. I'm just going to take a quick bite and just see if I can tell any difference cooking it on the stone as I would on the regular grill. Salmon's really flaky like it always is. Now I use no salt in my rub at all. It's a salt-free rub. These are pretty salty. I mean, pretty salty. Not over salty, but fish needs to be salty, but it's pretty salty. So what that tells me is maybe I didn't have the stone hot enough. So maybe what I'll do next time is try it on my Weber grill, try to get it up to the optimal, 500, 550 degrees, and see if that works better with this. I mean, flavor's awesome. Definitely, it's a salt flavor, but it's not a normal salt flavor. You can definitely taste the different nuances of the salt, minerals, and things like that. So far, so good. I like it. Easy to cook on, easy to clean. We're just going to try it on a different grill next time. All right, that's all I got for you. Smokey J out.